Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Kanata's Educational Consultancy Services free webinar about study in Canada. I am Francis, and counselor. And thank you, everyone, for spending your Friday night with us. I know we're all getting back to normal. Everyone is outside and doing their shopping and doing chores with everyone. And we are very thankful that you chose to spend your Friday night with us. Tonight is a very special night because we have two guests. One is from Vietnam, a school represented from an Ontario-based school, and another representative from the of a school located in the beautiful city of Vancouver. And I know everyone's excited, and without further ado, let us all welcome Miss Sophia from Cambrian College. Hi, Sophia. Good evening.
Hi, Francis. Good evening.
Yes, how are you?
Yeah, Mabuti Atko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we are happy to see your post regarding the strike. And I think it's all done.
Yep.
Everyone in the school is all operational. No one is stopping them to go to campuses and continue their classes with our students.
Yes, yeah, we really happy to no more strike and everything go back normally. Yeah, so that is the good news for our students and all the teachers as well.
Yes, and you can now start your presentation.
Okay, thank you, Francis. Okay, so good evening, everybody again. So Mangada Gabi. Okay, so my name is Sophia, and I am the market representative from Cambrian College in Vietnam and Southeast Asia. So today, first of all, I would love to say thank you, Kanata Agency, for holding the online event today, and thank you all of you for joining as well. And today I'm gonna present about Cambrian College. So this is the public college. Absolutely, you are eligible to get the work permit after completing the program in Cambrian College. And at Cambrian College, we offer you a lot of diploma and also the post-secondary program. And also we have the job opportunity, and on the top of that, we have the immigration opportunity for international students. Okay, so let's explore Cambrian College with me. Okay, so are you ready? Now I would love to share my screen. Okay, so here you go. Okay, so welcome again to Cambrian College. Before I start, I would love to share with you our successful story from students. So they come from your beautiful country, the Philippines, and one of them is Miss Maria. So Miss Maria graduated from Cambrian College last year with both programs, project management and personal support worker. And after that, she got a busy WP up to 3 years, and now she got a full-time permanent job in Sudbury. And another successful story from Mr. Jeff, and this is his family photo during the winter time in Sudbury. They are very happy. And he said that he graduated project management, and just a few months of work, he finally received his community recommendation. And now his application for permanent residency is underway. And both students, they agree that Canada is an education destination for international students like them, where dreams do come true. And now it's your turn. When you decided to choose Canada to come and to study and to live, I strongly believe that your dream will become true as well. Okay, so good luck. And now let's get started with our location. Where is Cambrian College? All right, so this is the map of Canada, and you can see that Cambrian College is located in Sudbury, Ontario. And Greater Sudbury geographically the largest city in Ontario and the most populous in Northern Ontario. Greater Sudbury is a world-class mining capital of the world, which today still continue more than 16,000 mining-related jobs. And the city has expanded to become a regional hub for financial, for business service, tourism, healthcare, research, education for Northeastern Ontario. And you can see that it is only a 4 hour by car or bus, or even 1 hour by airplane from Toronto. Yeah, so it's not too far from Toronto. So that is to say it's very easier, it's very for you to visit your friends, your relatives on weekends or on the special events, right? And now I would like to share with you some fun fact about Sudbury. So actually in 2015, we was ranked as the Canada Happiness City. And here's some reason. First of all, because we are home to approximately more than 165,000 people. And it's a multicultural and truly bilingual community. And we are also the third largest French-speaking population in Canada outside of the province of Quebec. And secondly, we are the city of lakes with more than 300 lakes and hundreds of kilometers of trails in every direction. So if you love the outdoor the outdoor activities such as hiking, biking, or skiing, I think that this is a good destination for you, right? And let's talk about our temperature. So it's easy to fall in love with four-season outdoor adventures in Sudbury. We have 4 magnificent seasons. In winter, it's very cold, of course, because we are located in the northern Ontario, and the average temperature during the winter time is around minus 18 Celsius degree. However, after the winter time, we have fall, we have summer, we have spring. It's very beautiful. And as the international student, you definitely can enjoy our 4 season, very beautiful in Sudbury, right? And now, I would love to share with you the quick video clip about Sudbury to have you know more Sudbury look like. Okay, so there you go. Welcome again to Sudbury. I hope that you will love this community. And you can see that there is never a boring day or night in Sudbury. You will find plenty to do and enjoy in Sudbury, from festivals, outdoor recreation, sports, theater, museum, and socializing. And it is all within easy reach. And Greater Sudbury has efficient and economical public transit, so that it's very easy to navigate by car or bus or even on their foot, right? And now I would love to share with you the top reason you should choose study in Sudbury. Okay, so first of all, in terms of cost of living, I would love to share with you the comparison cost of living between Sudbury and Toronto. So you can see that if you live in Sudbury, every month you may spend around more than 1,000 Canadian dollar. While living in Toronto, you may spend more than 2,000 Canadian dollar per month. So that is one of the reasons you should choose to study in the smaller community, because you can save tuition fee and also living expense, right? And secondly, in terms of English level, we do know that most of Filipino students, they are very good at English. But if you still want to improve your English and your French as well, in my opinion, you should to study here, because the majority of local people here, they can speak English and also French. Number 3 and number 4, this is the safer community which less distractions, so that you can focus on studying without shopping. Okay, just shocking. And next is job opportunities. So as I mentioned before, Sudbury is geographically the largest city in Ontario and the most populous in Northern Ontario. So which means there are plenty of job opportunity which are for international students. And on the top of that, it is about the immigration opportunity. Yeah, because Sudbury is one of 11 community is chosen for the RNIP program. Okay, so that's the top reasons I would like to share with you. And now let's move to the job opportunity in Sudbury. So to be honest, I received a lot of inquiries from international students regarding part-time job. They want to know, is it easy for them to get a part-time job during study in Cambrian College or not? And our answer is yes, it's easy, because in Sudbury and in Cambrian College, we offer a lot of part-time job for students. For example, you can work for international student service department on campus, or gym center, or library, or residence. Otherwise, if you want to look for the part-time job off campus, there are opportunities for you. For example, you can work for supermarket, Walmart, Costco, or hospital, and even the fast food restaurant, right? And now I would love to share with you the key biggest employers in Sudbury. So, well, they come from mining, they come from healthcare, education, finance, and engineering technology. The purpose I would love to share with you, because if your program related to this sector, this industry, it's very easier for you to get a job offer after completing the program in Cambrian College. For example, you want to study mining technician, or personal support worker, or early childhood education, or even business or hospitality. Yeah, so that is related to this industry. So it's very easier for you to get the job offer, right? And for your information, according to statistics in Sudbury, the main industry in Sudbury nowadays is healthcare. And the largest industry by occupation is sales and service. So if you have experience related to healthcare, then the city of Sudbury is a good job for you, as well as you have experience in sales and service, right? And yeah, so in the future, if you have a chance to visit Sudbury, please don't forget to take the picture with our iconic. This is the big nickel, and this is also the world's largest coin. So it's very beautiful. So don't forget to take the picture and check in on your Facebook or Instagram. Okay. All right, and now let's move to the most important part. Why you should do Cambrian College to study? Okay, so actually we have some reason. First of all, we offer you a lot of dynamic diplomas and certificate program. Secondly, our program tailored to help you succeed in your career goals. And thirdly, we rank as 18 in the top research college in Canada. And as I mentioned before, we are the public college, so you are eligible to get the PCWP in Canada. And on the top of that, we ranked as number 2 in graduate employment rate in Ontario. Okay, so regarding graduate employment rate, I would love to share with you the KPI for 24 public college in Ontario. And then you can see that we ranked as the number 2 with 87.6% for the graduate employment rate. So that is so I mean that if you want to look for information regarding KPI for 24 public college in Ontario, you can visit this website and then you can get information about the KPI. Okay. And now I would love to share with you our photo in main campus. In Sudbury. Yeah, and you can see that we are the largest college in Northern Ontario, and we do offer the on-campus residence for international students. So it's convenient for you to go to your class every day, right? And at the moment, we are the largest college in Northern Ontario with more than 4,900 students, including 1,600 international students from over 50 countries. And for Filipino students, for Filipino community at Cambrian College, we now have more than 30 Filipino students are studying with us. And the number of Filipino students are increasing in Cambrian College because they realize that in Cambrian College, we offer a lot of benefits for them. For example, education, job, and also immigration. Okay. And now let's move to our program. So at Cambrian College, we offer more than 80 career-focused programs. So what are you interested? What do you want to do? So let's hear the program are available to international students. Okay, so let's begin with the first program. It is General Study College Certificate. So we do offer health science or trade technology or EAP program. This is English for academic purpose. Okay, so you can screenshot our slide, my slide, or I will send you the link of our official website later. Okay, and in terms of diplomas and advanced diploma for 2 years or 3 years, we offer some programs related to business and information technology. For example, business administration, computer system, or media communication, and computer programming, Internet of Things. And the good news that we have a lunch, the new program related to hospitality in hotel and restaurant. So you know, this is the 2 years diploma will provide you the future hospitality leader, the foundation skill to thrive in role throughout all sectors of hospitality and tourism, globally to globally. And also, you can study in Northern Ontario, one of Ontario's premier tourism destination. So we offer you small class size, placement program or co-op program, and connection to study partners. Okay, so that's in the program. We have a lunch and we offer for international students. Okay, so hospitality. And in terms of law or justice and community service, yeah, you can choose to study early childhood education or social service worker. And please remember, this is the high demand job in Canada nowadays. Yeah. And if you love creative or arts or design or music, yeah, you can study animation or graphic design or game design. And in terms of engineering technology, because we are the mining capital of the world, so we offer a lot of programs related to this industry. For example, we offer chemical engineering, civil engineering, mining engineering as well, or power engineering. And let's the most popular program for Filipino students. So it has to be health science and nursing. So at Cambrian College, we offer you the personal support worker with 1 year program, or fitness and health promotion for 2 years, occupational therapist assistant for 2 years as well, and massage therapy for 3 years. And last but not least, we offer some program related to skill trade training. For example, heavy equipment or multi-power technician. Yeah, and for this program, we offer a lot of hands-on classroom or hands-on program for international students. So it's very interesting. Okay, so that is all information related to undergraduate program at Cambrian College. And now how about the postgraduate program for 1 year? So actually, we offer 15 postgraduate certificate program for students. For example, business analytics or health analytics, public relations, project management, or you love supply chain or cybersecurity. Yeah, we do offer this program. And the ideal plan for you is 1+1 program. It is because when you study 1+1 program, you are eligible to get the work permit up to 3 years, right? And the good news that we can offer you the LOA with both programs, with 2 programs, yeah, to have for your study permit. For example, we can offer LOA with project management program as your first program and international business management as your second program. Okay. Okay, and now let's move to our intake. So we do offer 3 main intake in January, in May, and in September. However, for postgraduate certificate, we do offer 3 more options in March, in July, and in November. So there are 6 options are waiting for you to apply for Cambrian College. And let's move to the English language requirements. So because we know that most of Filipino students are very good at English, so we waive IELTS for you guys. As long as you provide us an additional letter from the last attending school confirming the language of instruction was English, so we will waive IELTS for you. Otherwise, you need to submit IELTS or Duolingo. And in terms of our accommodation, we do offer on-campus resident or affordable off-campus accommodation. And let's talk about our scholarship and financial support. We do offer scholarship for international students from $500 to 1,000 Canadian dollars. However, you need to study with us at least 1 semester. And depend on your GPA, you are eligible to get the scholarship for international students. And in terms of service for international students, we do offer a lot of service for you. However, as I can see that most of international students, they want to focus on career center. It's because at career center, we do have you with interview with a cover letter or resume or something like that. And every year we will organize the job fair for you, for domestic students to come and to build a network with employers in Sudbury. And please don't forget to join our volunteer opportunity during study in Cambrian College. Okay. And now let's move to the tuition fee and living expense for 1 year. So you can see that we offer personal support worker in winter 2022. And the average tuition fee, including insurance and service fees, is around more than $15,500 per year. And plus book adjustment or room semester, food, personal expense. So total, you may spend more than 25,000 Canadian dollars per year. And if you convert to peso, it is around more than 900,000 peso per year. And a lot of Filipino students, they say that this is the affordable tuition fee and living expense for them when they live in Sudbury. All right, and before I move to the next part, I would love to share with you the promotion at the moment we offer for Filipino students, especially when you apply to Kanata Agency. First of all, we will free application for you up to $95. Secondly, we offer you housing bursary up to more than $400 per month. And on the top of that, we will offer you the book bursary up to $500. So that is the promotion we would love to share with you. Yeah, and if you apply to Kanata Agency. Okay, so that is all information I would love to share with you about the Cambrian College. And now I would love to share with you the general information regarding RNIP program. This is one of the pathway to help you become a Canadian resident. Okay, so RNIP stands for Rural and Northern Pilot Program. And this is the program is attempted by the Canadian government at motivating newcomers to Canada to settle down in regional Canada. And total 11 communities from 5 provinces are participating in the RNIP, okay, including Sudbury. And you can see that Sudbury has the highest population compared to other ones. So this is one of the benefits if you study with us. And to be eligible to apply for RNIP program, you must meet minimum requirement. For example, first of all, you need to 1 year of work experience, or need to graduate from post-secondary program of 2 years or longer in the recommending community, for example, Sudbury. Number 3, you need to meet exceed the language requirement. Number 4 is very important. You need to find full-time permanent employment in Sudbury. And last but not least, you need to meet community specific requirements. Okay, so that's the general requirements for you if you want to apply for RNIP. And don't forget to check the eligible occupations for applicants for RNIP in Sudbury on our website, investsudbury.ca. And I just want to sum up about the opportunity for RNIP. So if you choose Cambrian College to study and you live in Sudbury, you will have one more option to apply to become a Canadian resident. It is RNIP program. So I mean that you will have 3 options. It's refugee or PNP of Ontario and RNIP program. So there are 3 options are waiting for you, yeah, to become the Canadian resident. Okay, so good luck. And right, so that is all information I would love to share with you about us, Cambrian College, our location, our tuition fee, and also the RNIP program. Okay, so I just want to give you the top reason, yeah, to help you, consider to apply for Cambrian College, right? So first of all, we offer the affordable tuition fee. Secondly, we offer the job opportunity. And on the top of that, we offer the immigration opportunity for international students, right? So with these reasons, I hope that you can consider to apply for Cambrian College and make Cambrian College become your second home, right? Thank you so much. That is my presentation. Thank you so much for listening. And yeah, if you have any question, we will, I happy to answer your question in the Q&A part. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Sophia, for that very informative presentation. And Miss Sophia will be available and she will stay and answer your inquiries later. Our second speaker is the representative of the UCW, or University of Canada West, located in Vancouver, British Columbia. The university is offering an MBA program for Filipino professionals. And let us all welcome Sir Alexis Martinez. Hi, Sir Alex. Good evening. Yes.
Medyo mahina internet ko dito. I'm
Yes, sir.
actually here in Vietnam too. So Sophia is Vietnamese. I was surprised. I'm here at Ho Chi Minh City. Anyway,
Hey,
good evening
yes.
sa lahat.
Good evening, Sir
Okay
Alex.
naman, narinig. Okay naman,
Yes,
okay naman yung
clearly,
sound ko.
clearly, Alex.
All right. So good evening, everyone. So thank you for attending this webinar. And of course, I would like to thank then sila Sir Francis for inviting me here to do this presentation. So let me share my screen. All right. Kita na siya. No? Okay. So throughout this presentation, thank you very much uli. So I'm Alex Martinez. I'm the Regional Director for Southeast Asia of University Canada West. So I'm responsible for having the student recruitment for Southeast Asia, which includes the Philippines. Okay, so Filipino din ako, naka-base ako sa Manila, but right now I'm here in Vietnam, visiting some of our agents here. Okay, so throughout this presentation, I'll discuss yung about UCW, yung programs natin, yung student support, career opportunities that you will have, yung location natin about Vancouver, the campuses that we have, some of the testimonials and the steps that you need to do to apply for UCW or University Canada West. Okay, so about UCW, we have 4,000 plus students. Actually, lumaki na nga, I believe nasa mga 6,000 plus na tayo. And then that will be coming from 90 plus countries worldwide. We have 2 campuses from the downtown area of Vancouver in British Columbia. Percent of our students who are women and 46% are male. The youngest student that we have is 16 years old, and the oldest student that we have is 59 years old. So it's just like me saying, 59 years old, isang taon na lang senior citizen na siya. Pero na-approve siya to study in University Canada West. So that's like me saying na wala tayong age limit, and everyone, we don't discriminate, that you can study still for being an international student dito sa UCW. Okay, so ano ba yung mga accreditations natin and memberships? So we have accreditations from the Education Quality Assurance ng British Columbia, meaning to say that we are a legitimate school that could offer our we could offer our program for international students. Okay, and then recently we have this 5-star rating from QS. So it's like it was given an award for us that we give a quality educations for our students. Okay, so ano ba yung selling points natin, at ano ba meron dito sa UCW na ating magandang malaman. Okay, so ang ating intake dates dito, meron tayong 4. Pag sinabi nating intake dates, ito yung start of classes. So meron tayong yung January, April, July, and October. So you got 4 options. When would you like to start your classes? Okay, and then proven employability, that 100% ng ating MBA students and nagiging employed within 6 months of graduation. 94%, they got employed 3 months of graduation, and 91% within a month of graduation. So madali sila nakakahanap ng trabaho kasi they are very competent after they've studied from University Canada West. Okay, then we have experienced faculty. Yung ating mga professor dito have a real world experience, meaning to say hindi sila pure academicians, but they are marketing managers. Sila yung mga vice presidents that they are doing they're also doing their lectures for our students. So yung inyong matututunan na hindi lang purely galing sa libro, pero ito yung mga kaalaman na maibabahagi sa inyo ng ating mga guro para sa dahil mga na-experience nila at pati mga diskarte na pwede maituro sa inyo. Okay? And then PGWP eligibility. Yung ating mga international students, pagka-graduate nila, eligible sila sa post-graduation work permit. Meaning to say, they could stay in Canada up to 2 to 3 years after they successfully complete their degree. Okay? Now, what are the services that we are giving here? Okay, first of all, we are student-centric. We provide personalized student service support. This is free of charge sa ating mga UCW students. Kasi meron tayo dito yung mga student ambassadors, meron tayong mga student advisors that will be assisting you or helping you once you will be there in UCW. And then small class sizes tayo. Hindi tayo siksikan sa classroom, So we will be having about 20 to 25 students per classroom, or sometimes lesser pa. And then it will be very much more comfortable and much more convenient for you. And then you will have a high level of interactions in yung mga classmates at undivided attentions from your mga professors. So alam na alam nila kung maganda pa yung mga grades natin, or you're excelling very well when you are attending your classes. Okay, dalawang campuses ay accessible dahil nandun sila sa heart of the downtown area ng Vancouver. So they're almost accessible to almost all amenities such as drugstores, convenience stores, cafes, restaurants, and public transportation. So napaka-convenient sa inyo, madali kayong pumasok, madali kayong makahanap ng mga kakainan, and when you're doing your part-time job, dahil nasa downtown area, is madali rin kayong makahanap ng opportunity. Okay? Now, we also do refunds. We guarantee refunds for students who have their visas refused. Okay, so ang pangat naman pag-usapan natin refusal. But just to share, nagbibigay kami ng refund, okay, for our students. Pag na-refuse ang kanilang visa, minus only yung admin fees. Okay, so kung ano yung initial tuition fee deposit nyo, isosoli namin yan. Basta na-refuse, okay? And then minus yung admin fees, okay? So, ano ba yung mga programs na meron tayo? No? Kasi dito sa UCW, even though that we are a university, we only focuses on business programs. So, we have programs for the undergraduate and graduate programs and the preparatory programs, okay? Now, let me explain, okay? So, undergraduate programs, ito yung mga bachelor's program natin. We have the Bachelor of Commerce and the Bachelor of Arts in Business Communication, okay? So, this program, let's say in Bachelor of Commerce, this is a 4-year degree program. It focuses this is accounting and business communication. It's basically prepare you for a successful career in business or in management. While your Bachelor of Arts in Business Communication, this is also a 4-year degree at business, okay? Now, these two programs are for 4 years, okay? So, I will not suggest that you will be taking this if you already have a bachelor's degree. Kasi, I don't want you to spend 4 years to study. Actually, kaya nyo tapusin ito ng 3.5 years. This is very much suggested if the student just completed yung kanilang high school o yung kanilang K-12, okay? So, I believe most of the attendees here naman are almost all professionals. But just to say, if you're a high school graduate o yung graduate pa lang ng high school who's attending here, this program is very much for you. Okay, so ang entry requirements niya lang is madali. Graduate ka ng high school, meron kang C or better sa inyong grades, and then have an IELTS of 6.5 or better, pero exempted ng Pilipinas. Hindi naman exempted, but Philippines can just submit a certificate of English to waive, para ma-waive to as a requirement. Then you can go for our undergraduate programs. Okay? Now, pag kumpleto ko na, kung baka nakatapos ka na ng college dito sa Pilipinas, and then you wanted to apply as an international student, I would suggest you take up yung aming Masters in Business Administration. Bakit? It's a higher level of education. Okay, so pag higher level of education, it will give you much knowledge, okay? And then mas madali siya, okay? Mas makakatulong siya actually pagdating doon sa career advancement. Kasi pagka-graduate mo ng masters, pag may master's degree ka, you are somehow much more eligible to apply sa mga higher position. Ito yung mga supervisory level, o yung mga managerial level, okay? Secondly, wala siyang age limit, okay? So, or yung, wag naman natin sabing age limit, but this is much better doon sa mga matured students o yung mga professional students. Bakit? Kasi it is common that if you're already in your, if you wanted to climb up the corporate ladder or kung gusto mong mas madagdagan, mas matumas yung iyong career, okay, and then even though that you are in your 20s or you're in your 30s or in your 40s and then you wanted to upscale yourself, then you can take up yung ating Masters in Business Administration. So, it is also it is natural, okay? Kahit ako noon nag-masters ako, I was 23 or 24 then. May mga classmates ako ng mga nasa 30s and 40s na. And it's fine, okay? Kasi nga gusto mong itaas yung level of competence mo, Then meron din siyang tinatawag natin logical progression. Okay? Paano ibig ko sabihin doon? Pag graduate ka ng elementary, sunod mo kukunin is kukuha ka ng high school. Pag may high school ka na, kunin mo is yung bachelor's degree. Ngayon, pag may bachelor's degree ka na, it is much better na kukunin mo yung mas mataas na level education na. No? Rather than kukuha ka ng same level o parang binaba mo yung o mas mababang degree. Ano? So, it's much better you take up the MBA. And then, even though that you graduate from a different course, okay, kung hindi ka, kahit na hindi ka graduate ng business, you can still take up yung Masters in Business Administration and we will be accepting you, okay? And it also will help you. How? Okay? Let's say graduate ka ng civil engineering pero gusto mo magkaroon ng construction firm, okay? Magaling ka ng civil engineer pero gusto mo naman palakihin. So you need the business side of it. Then you can take up yung ating Masters in Business Administration. So it says that hindi mo kailangan ng business graduate na kahit na anong degree meron ka. If you wanted to have some business, if you wanted to take up business, if you wanted to expand more of your knowledge, then you can take this up. All right? Now, ano ba yung mga entry requirements natin pag kukunin natin yung master's program? Okay, first, dapat meron kang bachelor's degree. Okay? So, meron ka dapat GPA of 3 out of 4.33 scale equivalent or better. So this is around B o mga 2.5 sa grading system natin. And then have one of the following. Ginawa na natin masyadong flexible tong ating entry requirements. Hindi na natin kailangan nitong GMAT o GRE. Bagkus, ito na lang kailangan natin. Meron kang bachelor's degree in business or in commerce or meron kang 3 years professional or management experience. So, paano yan? Okay? Let's say si student, gumraduate ng college with this average, tapos gumraduate siya ng business in business administration or commerce, then pwede siyang pumasok sa ating master's program. Now, kunwari, no, gumraduate siya in a different course and then meron naman siyang 3 years managerial experience, okay, 3 straight years, then you can go for our master's program. All right? Now, let's say the student, hindi siya gumraduate ng business and then wala rin siyang managerial experience, we are not going to reject the application, but we will be giving him the MBA Foundation Program. So yung MBA Foundation Program is given to the students who did not satisfy yung basic entry requirements to go for the MBA Foundation kasi kulang lang siya ng background, okay, o ng admissions requirements. But this is just an additional 3 months, okay, that will be added para siyang pre-masters so before they take up yung ating direct MBA program. All right? Now, ano ba yung mga student support that we give? Ano? So meron nga tayong mga dedicated student advisors there that will be assisting you. And then we also have this Career Development Center, okay? So, paano ba yan? Okay, first, before I go there, meron din tayong scholarship, okay, which we give, most especially here, itong Southeast Asia Regional Grant, which includes the Philippines, okay? Itong Southeast Asia Regional Grant is amounting to 7,000 Canadian dollars. That will be automatically, if no buts, pag nabigyan kayo ng offer letter, kasama na rin yan, na ibabawas namin, automatic, hindi nyo na kailangan mag-apply, meron na kayong Southeast Asia Regional Grant. Okay, that is now 7,000 Canadian dollars. Okay. Now, career opportunities. Bakit natin nabanggit to? No? Meron tayong Career Development Center that will be assisting you pag nandun na kayo, no, to find jobs. Why? Okay? Tulungan nila kayo paano magpaganda ng resume, ano yung networking yung volunteer opportunities, paano kayo gumaling sa inyong interview. Okay? Bakit? Kasi pwede kayong magkaroon ng 20 hours per week eligibility as a part-time pag kayo nag-aaral doon. Okay? And then 40 hours per week full-time during your term break. Okay? So yung Career Development Center, tutulungan nila kayo doon. Hindi nila kahanapan ng trabaho, okay? Pero tutulungan nila kayo. Meron silang mga listings doon. Sometimes they do job fairs. So you will have an opportunity to find a part-time job. All right? Now, let's talk about yung ating syudad, kung saan located yung ating school. Itong the beautiful city of Vancouver. As we all know, this is one of the most popular cities in Canada. It is also one of the most livable cities in the world, and then it's also one of the world's most sustainable cities. So that is quite good, and it's also going to give you much more opportunities after you finish up your program. And then yeah, it is also very good, okay, dahil yung campus natin is centrally located doon sa downtown area, okay. And then it's also close to nature, okay. If you go to the northern part, you know, they got this mountain regions, and then meron din sila ng mga lakes, and it's also near the English Bay, so you're gonna enjoy these kinds of activities if you like nature, okay. So it's gonna give you a study work-life balance if you will be there, okay. And isa rin siya sa medyo mas mainit na klima ng Canada. You know, kasi during summer there, okay, nakikita nyo dito sa caricature map ng Vancouver, ano, may mga naka-bathing suit pa. Kasi during summer, medyo mainit dito, which is quite good for us Filipino students. Kasi nga naman, ano, sanay din tayo sa medyo tropical, because we came from a tropical country. So we are very much acclimated dito sa weather during summer, okay? But it also snows there during winter, and then sometimes they're called Vancouver kasi madalas din umuulan, okay? But if I can say, it is one of the warmest city in Canada, okay? Now, just to show the caricature map, you can see this is the Stanley Park. This is one of the biggest park in the city. And then itong Canada Place, dito nagda-docks yung mga liners, okay? Everything's going back to normal na rin. No, I think nagbabalikan rin sila dyan. And then we have this, the Rogers Arena. This is home of the Vancouver Canucks. This is their professional hockey team. Okay, so yung kanilang hockey team, kung sa atin is basketball, sa kanila naman is hockey. Okay, and then here is our campus, which is yung West Pender campus. And then just about a few blocks, which is yung Vancouver House campus natin. So, just to show you a picture ng West Pender campus, okay, it's in the middle of everything then, okay, tapat nito mall okay, and then it's a state-of-the-art campus, and then the other one is yung ating Vancouver House campus, which is our new campus. This is located near Granville Island, okay, malapit din sa may Granville, ano. So if you could see, ano, dito tayo sa mga triangles na to. We just open it up. And then we are doing our face-to-face classes na. So napakaganda nga naman, ano, and everyone is waiting for you. All right, so some of the testimonials of our students, and we have grown up our Filipino contingent here, nasa mga 100 plus, or about 200 na rin siguro, if I'm not mistaken. So madami ni mga Filipino students. All right, so for admissions, ito yung sasabit nyo, hanapin nyo natin sila Sir Francis, ano, sabit natin sa kanila. Okay, so you need to file for application here, okay. First is yung ating academic transcript and certificate, okay, certificate yung diploma. Your CV or resume, make it as very, very detailed as possible. The copy of your passport, and then yung English proficiency test. You can go for the IELTS if you want. Kailangan lang na 6.5, be no less than 6.0. But you can submit a certificate of English coming from your employer if you're applying for the MBA program, that you use English in your workplace as a medium of communication, okay, then that will be sufficient enough that there's no need for you to take up the idea. Okay, so that is one of the very good privilege that is given to us Filipino students. All right, now give us 5 working days. All right, Ma'am Kat, Sir Francis, nag-improve po tayo. Okay, 5 working days, and then there's also no more problems with our admissions. Okay, then we will be giving you the offer letter. So yung offer letter natin will be indicating doon yung inyong chosen. It means that, you know, you're somehow accepted with the university. And then it's also indicated there kung ano yung magiging intake nyo, and of course yung tuition fees. Okay, the tuition fee for our MBA, you know, this is bound for increase. Ano, madagdagan lang naman, I think 1,000 to, but let's just stick to this first. Kanyang first year is 21,060, and kanyang second year is 14,040. This is for the whole program, ano, for 1.5 years. Okay, yung MBA natin is 2 years, pero matatapos siya ng 1.5 years, and you are still eligible up to 2 to 3 years of PGWP. All right, now, so lalabas siya ng mga 35,100, and then you need to deduct yung kaninang 7,000 Canadian dollars na sinabi ko na scholarship. So lalabas na lang siya pagpalagay natin mga 28 to 29,000 Canadian dollars para sa ating buong program. So buong program yun, hindi siya sa isang taon. And then you divide it by 5 kasi we got 5 terms. Right now, initial tuition fee deposit natin supposedly is 7,900 Canadian dollars, but we lowered it down to 3,000. You only need to pay 3,000 Canadian dollars para magkaroon ka ng letter of acceptance. Ngayon, pag nagkaroon ka na ng letter of acceptance, that's the only time you need to file for your visa. With the help, of course, of Kanata. Only time you need to pay the remaining balance of 4,900 Canadian dollars. Pero pagdating yun na doon sa Canada. Alright? So, let's take advantage of that. Ano? Binaba natin initial tuition fee deposit. Ano, ha? And then, alright. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Sir Alex. For sure, we have a lot of inquiries for the programs offered of UCW. Okay. Our final speaker for tonight is one of the best and famous educational consultants, counselor here, and she has a YouTube channel that gives information about studying in Canada. So, Kat, good evening.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to our webinar for tonight. And I'm your education counselor from Kanata Education. Of course, my name is Catherine, and I'm here to discuss about Kanata Education's services, our assistance to all aspiring international students in Philippines. And without further ado, I would like to share my presentation. I would like to greet everyone who is present in our tonight's webinar, including our YouTube viewers. Hi, guys. And yeah, I will share my screen right now, and hopefully we will have a Q&A portion later. And we look forward to having your application with us here at Kanata Education. Once again, welcome to Study in Canada webinar with Kanata Education and Cambrian College and University Canada West. For tonight's topics, we will be discussing who we are as an agency, the services that we are offering, what is there in Canada, the process to start your application, your student life, and your future plans in Canada. Now, Canada originates from the word Kanata, which means a village or coming together, and this is where our agency name comes from. Now, we are one of the leading educational consultancy agency in Manila for Canada. So we are only assisting students who are interested or has plans to study in Canada only. Now, we have over 5 years experience in visa processing and student consultation, and we work directly with our school partners in sending or assisting students to study at their respective schools, just like in Cambrian College and UCW. Now, our mission is to help students achieve their dream by providing our services at no extra cost. So we don't collect any processing, guys. All you have to do is book an assessment or consultation with us, and we will be assisting you all throughout your application journey to Canada. Our service includes assessment, which is where we provide our students the right program recommendation they will take in Canada. So some of you guys are confused, don't know which program to take or apply to and how to apply to the school. So this is where our services will come in. Now, we will also represent you to the school of your choice, and we will be the one who is going to submit your school application. We will also provide you a comprehensive list of requirements and guidelines and assist you even with your visa application process, all of this without paying us any processing fees. Now, we are also not a scammed agency. We have testimonials and reviews on our Facebook page, and you can also watch, if you missed the first part of the webinar, you can also watch our YouTube channel and check some testimonials or student success stories over there. And of course, you know, you can always, some of you guys are keyboard warriors. So if we are not able to provide the right services, then you can always complain on social media, right? Anyway, about Canada, it is the second largest country by land with 10 provinces, 3 territories, and 4 regions. Our schools for tonight, Cambrian College is located in Ontario or in central Canada, whereas UCW is located in British Columbia or in Western Canada. Now, Canada is known as one of the most educated countries in the world, with more than half of their population has a tertiary education degree from a college or university. Now, why Filipinos are interested or attracted in Canada. That is because they have an international accreditation. They're also one of the affordable study abroad destination comparing to the UK, Australia, and the US. They also provide a diverse culture and society, promotes inclusivity, a healthy and safe community, and a global language education. Now, also, as mentioned earlier by our school representatives, they have a very exciting campus environment, a world-class innovation, education, and of course, a possible migration and unlimited opportunities. Now, what are the benefits of an international student in Canada? There are certain rules and regulations you must follow. Number one is to be always enrolled at a designated learning institution, whether a private or public college or university. Now, you also must make progress towards completing your program, respect the conditions of your student permit, and you must stop studying if you do not meet the requirements and leave Canada when your permit expires. Now, as an international student, one exciting benefit is that you can work while studying. You can apply either on-campus jobs or off-campus jobs, which is very popular for our students. And if your program has a co-op, now on-campus jobs, you don't need to have a work permit, but you must be a full-time student and holds a valid student permit. Now, on-campus jobs are subject to availability since the jobs are quite limited because it's inside the campus. Now, off-campus jobs, you also don't need to have a work permit, but you should have started studying and enrolled in a program. Now, if you land in Canada 2 months before your program, you cannot start working, not unless you have started studying already. Now, co-op is the same as an internship, and it is usually incorporated with your program. Now, it could be paid or not paid, but most likely it is paid by the company. Now, as an international student, you are allowed to work 20 hours per week during school semester and 40 hours per week during your semestral breaks or holiday breaks. Now, another exciting benefit of an international student is that you can stay in Canada after your program, wherein you can apply for your permanent residency or continue your job. Now, if your program is less than 8 months, you are not eligible for PGWP or postgraduate work permit. But if your program is 1 year, you can apply up to 1 year postgraduate work permit and 3 years postgraduate work permit if your program is a 2-year program. Now, if the program we recommended for you is only 1 year, then you can apply for a 1+1 program that will enable you to apply for up to 3 years postgraduate work permit. Now, as we all know, Filipinos love to be with their families, so we are grateful to Canada for allowing students to bring their dependents with them. Now, if you are married or has a common law partner, then you can bring either your spouse or common law partner, and of course, your children. Now, your spouse and or common law partner can work full-time under the open work permit, and your children can study for free under 18 years old, and if they are enrolled in a public school. Okay, so this are only considered as your dependents, your parents, your siblings, your titos and titas, and your cousins are not considered as dependents. So only your immediate family or your own family are considered as your dependents. Now, what are the documents required to start your application to Canada? First of all, you need to have a valid passport. So you have to make sure that your passport is valid. If not, start getting an appointment to the DFA because it might take some time to get your passport renewed. Of course, you need to have your academic transcripts, your certificate employment if you're applying at UCW, and of course your diploma, your IDs, and your CVs. Now, good news, guys, our schools for tonight are waiving the IELTS requirements or English proficiency requirements, so you don't need to submit an IELTS result. Now, what is the process to start your application to becoming an international student in Canada? Number one, of course, you must consult with your counselor. Now, this is a very important part of the process because this is where we will assess you according to your background, either with your education or your career, and we will give you the right program recommendation that will help you defend why you need to study in Canada. And don't worry, guys, we will be assisting you with your study plan writing. Number 2 is to gather and submit all the required documents, and then we will be submitting your application to the school of your choice. Once we have done that, we will be waiting for the letter of acceptance. And once we receive the LOA or the letter of acceptance, you must confirm your slot by paying your tuition fee or the deposit fee. After doing all of this, you must book for a medical exam because this is required by the IRCC. And we highly suggest that you do an upfront medical to be able to start the process of your visa application. Okay, we will be also sending you all the required documents. We will be giving you a comprehensive list of requirements and assist you with your visa application. Now, we all know, guys, that you are quite worried or anxious when you are writing your study plan. So you don't have to worry. If you apply through Kanata Education, we will be assisting you with your study plan writing. We'll be assisting you with your study plan writing, and we will make sure that you write all the correct points and avoid the refusal. There are 2 types of visa application stream for our students. First is the regular stream, or the most preferred option of visa application, and the study direct stream, or SDS as they call it, which is a very straightforward, hassle-free type of application. Now, here is a comparison between regular stream and study direct stream. Now, under the regular stream, you are required to pay 1 semester tuition fee, whereas with SDS or study direct stream, you are required to pay 1 year tuition fee. Now, with the proof of financial capacity, with regular stream, you are required to provide the show money in the form of bank statements equivalent to 1 year tuition fee and 1 year living cost of 10,000 Canadian dollars, or more or less, that will be around 1 million in Philippine pesos. Now, bank statements will be coming from a third party. We highly suggest that this must be a relative, and they can be anywhere around the world. They don't need to be residing in Canada, just as long as they have access to their bank accounts. Now, under the study direct stream, you are required to purchase a guaranteed investment certificate worth 10,000 Canadian dollars. You don't have to worry how to purchase this GIC, because Kanata Education will be assisting you how to purchase a guaranteed investment certificate. Now, this GIC will serve as your living allowance for a period of 1 year. So this is coming from the Canadian bank. Now, you are not required to submit an IELTS under the regular stream, but with the study direct stream, you are required to submit an IELTS with a score not lower than 6. Now, if the school is waiving the IELTS requirements, but if you are applying under the SDS, then you are required to take IELTS exam and submit an IELTS result. Now, TOEFL and Duolingo is not acceptable under the study direct stream. Other than that, you are required to submit letter of acceptance from school, of course, the study plan, and proof of identity. Now, once again, we will be assisting you how to write the study plan. We will be giving you guidelines, how to write it, review it, and make sure that you wrote the correct reasons, and assist you how to make sure that you will get the approval. Once again, we are Kanata Education. We provide free assessment, unlimited of consultation, and of course, free assistance. We don't collect any processing fees for our students, but we do collect the 10,000 pesos security deposit, which is consumable for your visa application and biometrics fees. Now, if you are applying with a dependent or your spouse or common law partner and your children, then we will be collecting a minor fees for the processing fees for them. Now, if you want to book a consultation, I will put the link on the description box, on the chat box to book a consultation with us, or you can visit us in our office for a one-on-one consultation. And you can follow us on all our social media pages. Just send us a message on our Facebook page for consultation and assessment, and or send us an email, and follow us on Instagram. And if you haven't already, please subscribe for our YouTube channel. And if you missed out some parts of this webinar, you can always replay this over our YouTube channel and give it a follow or like or subscribe. And yeah, that's it for my presentation. We can now proceed with the question and answer portion, because I know you guys have a lot of questions for us and for our school representatives. Sir Francis.
Okay, yes. Thank you, Kat. And I have a question here for Sophia. Yeah, so Sir Alex mentioned about the scholarship for UCW. Any discounts or scholarships offered from Cambrian College?
Okay, thank you, Francis. In terms of scholarship at Cambrian College, we do offer, we do have international scholarship. However, you need to study with us at least one semester, and depend on your GPA. For example, after the first semester, your GPA is around 3.5. Yeah, and you are eligible to apply for scholarship from $500 to 1,000 Canadian dollar.
Okay, what about bursaries for accommodations or books?
Yeah, so because we don't have the entrance scholarship, so we offer housing bursary and book bursary. In terms of housing bursary, we offer we offer the discount cost for international students. So they just need to pay $425 per month for our on-campus resident instead of $900 per month. And it's up.
Let me just clarify about that. 425 Canadian dollars per month is the cost of the on-campus accommodation. And this is like you have a private room or they have a shared common space. Is that how it looks like?
Oh, they will have the they will have the private room. They will stay in the townhouse dorm style, which offer 6 private room for international students. Yeah, and absolutely, you will have the private room with the discount cost, right? And
are they allowed to bring their dependents, or it's only exclusive for international students of Cambrian College?
It's for only single student, unfortunately. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Miss Sophia.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I have a question here for Sir Alex. Okay, do you have any idea what is the courses for the MBA? Is it more on theory and there are thesis component to the program? What should they expect? We cannot hear you. I think your mic is off.
How about this one? Good?
Yes, now it's good.
Okay, good. Well, in the MBA, there will be 8 electives. When we say electives, ito yung concentration that they could choose. Mga leadership, management, marketing, finance, the likes, digital marketing, meron pa yata doon. So, alam ko naman yung fear lagi pagdating doon sa MBA. Mahirap ba yan? Meron ba tayong thesis? Actually, wala tayong thesis. So, nabunutan na tayo na isang tinik. Okay? Oo, wala tayong thesis. There will be research, pero hindi ka tulad dito. May dissertation ka pa o ano bang gagawin mo. No? So medyo parusa yun. Tapos may panel pa. So no, there is no thesis. There may be some research, but it's not like similar to our MBA. All right?
Okay. Another question is if the employer is abroad or here, I think he's an OFW. So it is required to provide an MOI or medium of communication from their employers. But he's an OFW from Middle East. So if he's not able to provide the MOI, what would be an alternative to that?
Well, there's various alternative, okay? But what I always recommend is that they take up the Duolingo English online test, okay? Yung Duolingo online test, you can take it at home. And it only costs you about $50 to take it. So mga 2,500 lang. And then the results will be given to you within 48 hours. And if personally, if you're going to ask me, medyo mas madali siya compared with other tests. I even tried it. Di naman ako ganun kagaling mag-English, pero parang lumabas na 8.0 ang IELTS. Kung nung tinuwa ko yung until we are still accepting the Duolingo, let's please also take advantage of it. But even though that you're an OFW and you are in the Middle East, maybe you could ask your HR that you are still talking to English as a medium of instruction or communication. Okay.
Okay, Sir Francis.
Okay, this question is for Sophia, and you mentioned that the Sudbury area is not as big as Toronto. So a student is wondering, what is the transportation system like in Sudbury if they plan to study in Cambrian College? What they can expect?
Yeah, so well, it is interesting question. So well, because Sudbury is the smaller communities, the smaller city. So we only offer local bus transportation within the city. Yeah, so I mean that you can commute to your to Cambrian College every day by local bus, and you can buy the bus pass. If my memory serves me right, it costs around $35 per month for the bus pass. Yeah, for the bus pass every month. Yeah, and
So
I hope that this is affordable.
is it unlimited? You can use that in your going to school and for your part-time jobs in in Sudbury?
Or it is unlimited. You can use everywhere you want to go within the city.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, is it the same for Vancouver or in UCW?
Well, it's hi Sophia.
Yeah,
I'm in Vietnam too. Yeah. Oh, where was I? Yeah. Well, Vancouver is a big city. Okay, so it's just like Manila. If I would be comparing it, so it's the transportation and the cost of living. I'll be straight. Will be a little bit higher. Okay, compared with the where Sudbury is. Okay, so there will be a lot more options for your transportation. There will be much more buses around, and there's also some train stations. They got the Sky Train, and then they're also having the Sea Taxi and the Sea Bus. Okay, so yung pagtawid nila do sa ilog at do sa dagat, meron din kayong masasakyan doon. All right. So even though that there's a lot of cars, may mga taxis din doon. So I would not suggest taking the taxis because it's much more expensive. And then they got a very perfect for me public transportation system. Then I'll suggest you just take up the bus.
Yeah, I agree with you, Alex, because in 2018, I visited Vancouver, and I'm completely happy with the transportation in your city. It's very convenient. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean the bus, the bus looks like train, and they are
Yes.
having electricity, and then they don't fill up the buses there. It's just like 20 people inside, even though they have a capacity of 100 people. Okay, and then they have their own dedicated bus stations, and then they have their schedules there. So let's say every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Okay. Thank you so much for that clarification. I have a question here. Can they still apply for September 2022? Are there still any programs available for both of their schools open for September 2022?
Okay. So
Ms.
me
Sophia?
first. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So actually, we still opening for applicants for September intake. But we at the moment there are a lot of program are full capacity now. For example, the program related to health and nursing. For example, OTPA or early childhood. Yeah. So and the other program like business or computer, which is still available for international students. Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Thank you.
What about yes, Sir Alex?
Yes, we are welcoming you with open arms for our October intake. So everyone who's interested, you can apply. Okay.
I also have a follow-up question because I think the student asking is a content creator. It's very popular these days to become an influencer or content creator. Do you have any program related to content creators at Cambrian College, and if they are eligible to apply also at UCW under the MBA program for content creators?
For me, we only have business programs, and even though you're a content creator, you can take up our MBA. But I'm sorry, but if it is purely about for graphic designs or things like that, we don't have such programs. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. Thank you, Sir Alex. What about at Cambrian College, Ms. Sophia?
Sorry, can you repeat again your questions? I just missed it.
Our student is asking if there are or is there any program related to a content creator. She is, I think, a content creator or an influencer, because it's very popular these days to become a creator.
Okay, so maybe you want to become the YouTuber or something like that. So I think media communication program is good for your background if you want to become the blogger or the KOL or something like that. And at Cambrian College, we offer media communication for 2 years program.
Okay, that's perfect. All right, thank you so much.
Yes, I have a question here for Sir Alex. Does UCW waive the application fee? And can you discuss more about the scholarship? I think the 7,020, and what is the requirement to get this discount and scholarships?
All right. We don't have any application fee so far. Offers good while supply lasts. Okay, so hopefully we will not be having. And then regarding the scholarship, the 7,000 Canadian dollars for the MBA, that will be automatically deducted from the whole tuition fee when you apply for UCW, as long as you are from Southeast Asia. So if you're a Filipino, your passport is Filipino, or if you're a Vietnamese like Sophia, if you would like to apply to us for MBA, then you are eligible for the deduction of the 7,000 from the whole program, okay, of your tuition fee. Okay, so there's no if, no buts. Okay, now just an example, naisip ko lang. There might be some other nationalities who were born in the Philippines, who studied in the Philippines, and graduated college from the Philippines. No, they're even good in Filipino, but their passport is still their nationalities, but not Filipino, even though that they're naturalized. No? Unfortunately, they are not eligible for the scholarship and for the exception of the English requirements. Sorry. Okay.
So this is for the MBA program, Sir Alex, right? What about for other course you mentioned?
Well, the other courses that we have is the bachelor's program, which I always encourage only for those students who just
I think Sir Francis has a student.
If you graduated already in college in the Philippines, which one? The Associate of Arts?
The bachelor.
Yeah, well, the Associate of Arts is okay. For the bachelor's, okay. The bachelor's program, pwede rin naman, as long as na Filipino. So, the scholarship there is much higher, I think, kasi mas mahaba yung program eh. So I think that's about 16 or 17,000 yung scholarship that will be deducted from it.
No, he's not a he's not Philippine passport holder.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, it will not be eligible on that one for the scholarship. Kasi dapat po, at least Southeast Asian siya.
Southeast Asian. Okay.
Okay. All right. I have another question here for Ms. Sophia with regards to the RNIP. So as we all know, the objective of our students is to migrate or become a permanent resident in Canada. What is the assistance of the school in terms of applying for a permanent residency? Can you give us a little bit more background about the RNIP?
Okay, so well, at Cambrian College, we have two representatives for IRCC. I'm sorry, RCIC, yeah, at the school. And they usually are organize the webinar regarding immigration program for international students. And also in our community, the community of Sudbury that usually organize the webinar regarding RNIP. For example, just two days ago, they organized the webinar for all students and all people to join and to get know more about RNIP. So I think this is the good way to help you know more about the RNIP and also know how to apply for RNIP. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. And since some of our students are also bringing dependents with them, what is the employability rate for their spouses? Any availability of part-time jobs for their dependents, and usually what type of like industry they can apply to?
You mean you want to ask about the part-time job in Sudbury?
Yes, what is like the in-demand jobs for like their spouse as well?
Okay, so in terms of part-time job for international student or spouse, um, I heard that many Filipino students they work for restaurants or hospital or health. I mean that the nursing home in Sudbury. Yeah, because healthcare is the main industry in Sudbury nowadays. So that is to say there are plenty of opportunity regarding healthcare sector for international students. Yeah.
Do they need to have a background in healthcare before they can work in a private nursing home?
There are some center will require the background or the certificate. Yeah. However, they need to they need to join the interview with the employers. Yeah, and to evaluate their background, and then they can get the job. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Sophia. Sir
Yeah,
Francis.
you're welcome.
Okay, I have a question here from one of the attendees. Who is considered as your sponsor? So if the student is applying through regular stream, you need to have a sponsor. So it is not necessarily your immediate family. So it can be your aunt, your cousin, or your in-laws. So as long as he or she is a blood related and you can show proof such as birth certificate, marriage certificate, they could be your sponsor. And the proof of funds needed is equivalent to 1 year tuition fee plus 1 year living cost. For example, the tuition fee is 17,000 per year for your program. You need to pay at the one semester, so 8,500 to 9,000 Canadian dollars, and the proof of funds needed from your sponsor is 27,000 Canadian dollars or more. So that is if you're going to apply to regular stream.
All right. I have a question here for Sir Alex. So since you guys are offering the MBA, is there any guarantee that they can work immediately in a managerial position once they finish their MBA in Vancouver?
All right. So I'll be straight. I don't guarantee. Okay. It's always up to you or always up to the student. And of course, when the opportunity arises. But what I can say is that we have 100% employability rate. Okay. So for me, you will be armed. Okay. You will be capable. You will be eligible. But, it's still up to you how you present yourself. It's not really a license that automatically that you will be a given or a higher position immediately. Okay, I have my MBA. Okay, I did not expect that I'll be a manager. Okay, but it helps. Okay, nung nag-apply ako, no, nabigyan ako kagad ng pagkakataon. All right, so hopefully, okay, that when you apply, after you finish up your opportunity for a managerial position.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you, Alex. I have a question here. And what is the timeline for the school to provide LOA? So you mentioned, Alex, that after 5 working days, they can
Five
receive
working days na tayo.
their letter of offer. And after paying the 3,000 Canadian dollars, so how soon can they expect their letter?
Oh, that's also 3 to 5 days na lang pagdating doon sa LOA. Oo, pagdating na ng initial tuition fee deposit. So, we were given priority by the admissions now for Filipino students. No, actually, no, maybe Sophia is here. I'm speaking also for Southeast Asia. No? That's why I'm here in Vietnam to fix things then. Yeah, but we were given priority to have our documents and our those things to be expedited.
Okay.
Okay, that's
What
great.
about in Cambrian?
Okay, so I would love to share you the processing time at Cambrian College. So when you submit your application, after 2 to 4 weeks, you will receive the readmit. Yeah, I know that it takes longer than Alex University. Yeah, and I mean that after 2 to 4 weeks, you will receive the readmit, and on the readmit, you need to pay the first semester tuition fee to secure your seat.
That's what-
And and after you pay the deposit, just 1 week you will receive the official LOA to go for a visa.
So, Miss Sophia, they have to settle the first semester tuition fee already once they receive the letter. How long are they given? Like, is there any deadline for them to pay this first semester tuition fee?
Oh, normally we will give the deadline for international student around 1 month.
1 month.
Yeah, 1 month. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Last question from me here for Sir Alex. You mentioned earlier that the MBA is good for 1.5 years. If they are taking the MBA, will they still be eligible to apply for 3 years postgraduate work permit since it's only for 1.5 years?
Yes, you are still eligible up to 3 years of post-graduation work permit kasi yung inyong offer letter will be indicating 2 years for our MBA program. But in reality, you can finish it up earlier for 1.5 years. So you have a savings to finish it up earlier and you're still eligible for 3 years. And that's a very good benefit. Let's take advantage of it.
Yes, that's correct. Sir Francis, do you have any more questions?
Yes, I think we could still do this question. Can we use general IELTS for study direct stream? So if you're going to apply a visa through study direct stream, you need to pay or to settle 1 year tuition fee. You also need to purchase a guaranteed investment certificate and also submit an IELTS score of 6.0 with no score with lower than 6. So if you have a general IELTS, you can use that for submitting a visa through study direct stream. So it's either academic or generals, you can use that for visa application. But for school application, for Cambrian, we don't need IELTS or Duolingo. But for UCW, if you don't have a Duolingo or MOI from your work, you can only use the academics IELTS. Kat?
Yes, I think that's it. Questions, you can always contact us on our Facebook page to book your inquiries and consultation. Also, you can reach out to Sir Alex of UCW and Miss Sophia of Cambrian College. We look forward to receiving your application with us, guys. Don't forget that we don't collect any processing fees. For our students, we only collect the 10,000 pesos, that's pesos, not Canadian dollars, as a security deposit, which is consumable for your visa application and biometrics fees. So technically, you did not pay us anything. So once again, guys, we are Kanata Education, and we are here. We are here to help you get there. Thank you so much to Sir Alex and Miss Sophia for joining us tonight and for giving our prospect students the information they need to study in Canada.
Yay,
We'll see
thank
you
you so
again
much.
next time. Thank
Night,
you.
everyone. Thank you,
Thank you,
Alex.
everyone, and have a great weekend. See you again.
Yeah.
Bye.
Tomorrow.
Happy Friday. Thank you, guys.
Sure.
Bye bye, Alex. Nice to meet you.
Can
Yeah,
we,
let's see in
can we
weekend.
just yeah, can we just take one photo?
Okay, sure.
Oh, sure.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much, guys.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye. Salamat. Bye bye.